Excuse me. Just having a moment. Man, I'm going to miss that stuff. All right. You know what? I cannot, and that's a massive cannot with a capital C. I cannot tell you that this fragrance is contemporary. I can't. It doesn't. It isn't. Neither can I tell you that it's like a scent which is an easy wear in 2023. It just isn't. And you're going to say, Leggy, mate, why are you bothering to review it? Okay. This scent, this fragrance, if I'm going to say it right, I don't know. A BOUCHERON PARFUM eau de parfum. It may not be a contemporary scent, and maybe just this is me having a trip down memory lane. I'm going to put before you a legendary scent from the early 90s, but it's realistically got the 80s vibe. Alright, now I'm actually going to be upfront and say that anyone under the age of maybe 35, 40 just would not understand, wouldn't grasp, wouldn't be able to easily wear this, and would say things like, it smells like me granddad, or it smells like a bathroom cleaner, because that's what I get whenever I spray it for a younger person. Let me spray it and let me tell you about this fragrance. It isn't contemporary, but let me tell you what it is. It is a legend. Okay, what hits you straight away is lemon. Okay, it's a lemon bomb, if you like. In fact, this is almost sort of borderline sort of barbershop sort of fragrance. Lemon. There's also some orange, and those sort of come off instantly, the lemon, and the lemon is almost like a fizzy sort of candy that you could almost eat. Okay, it is. In the middle of this fragrance, on the middle shelf, there's a lot of florals. It's back to the days when they put so many notes in fragrances. But essentially, all of the different florals sort of attach themselves to the rose, and it becomes like just a rose on steroids. Okay, gorgeous, gorgeous florals in the middle. In fact, the florals are really quite aggressive. Okay. At the bottom of this gorgeous fragrance, there's a little bit of tonka, a little bit of vetiver. Alright, there's loads of stuff in this. There's a little bit of amber, and then there's some musk. The musk is quite prominent. It's a very wearable musk, but it is a prominent musk. And then, of course, what else makes a 1980s or a 1990s fragrance work? Oak moss, of course. Okay, now, a younger person, when they smell this, would just go, it smells like me granddad. All right. In response to that, I would say, fair play to your granddad smells good. All right. This is not for the younger generation. This is for the likes of you and me, the older guys maybe, who have lived through the 1980s. All right. I mean, this is a trip down memory lane. This is incredible because it takes us back to the time when we all had our own teeth and we had things like hair, and it was just a different era. Fragrances were not blue like they are now. They were sort of yellowy green sort of fragrances. I mean, literally, this is a yellowy sort of fragrance, but you know what I mean. It is going back to a fresh, borderline barbershop sort of fragrance that seriously is a legend. Am I recommending you go out and buy it? No, I'm not. This is just a trip down memory lane. And realistically, this picks up on an era of these. So if you are a fan or were a fan of Chanel's Pour Monsieur, sorry, I've only got the deodorant left, I haven't got the bottle. I smashed the bottle. Okay, Chanel's Pour Monsieur, the original, and then, excuse me, need a moment for this one, and then the iconic, legendary, monster Riki Club or Rishi Club, I've no idea how you say it, made by Nina Ricci. I've got to spray this one, man. Okay, I've got it, man. This is my only bottle of this. Alright. This has a lot more depth, and this for me is a summary of the 80s and sort of into the 90s. Rishi Club, I can't get enough of that. It's sadly long since discontinued. But if you're looking for something that picks up on that era, this fragrance, and this is obviously a fairly recent sort of bottle, this fragrance for the 100ml here in the UK, we can buy this on various different websites for around about 25 British pounds. Okay, it's cheap, it's a dated fragrance, but what about the performance? The crazy thing is, this is about a 6-hour fragrance. It does not project wildly. I guess the original bottles did, but this sort of one that you can buy now, it picks up 100% on the original smell, but the performance is more like a 6-hour fragrance. It sort of sets up a scent bubble. Right, okay. On clothes, it's there for about 2 days. On skin, the next morning. But realistically, any sort of mild projection happens in the first 2.5 hours, and then you just get like a scent bubble, quite a small scent bubble for another sort of 3-4 hours. Okay, so it's cheap, it's dated, but it smells absolutely gorgeous. Now please, 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 drop me a comment and say, Leggy, I understand why you review it. It's not because you're telling people to go out and buy it, but you're just going back to an era. Maybe happy memories, maybe fond memories of the past. Okay, hopefully you understand why I've done it, and hopefully you'll consider a thumbs up. Realistically, I'd love you to come back for another review, because I've got so many more to share with you. Don't dash out and buy it, but if you fancy picking up on a bygone era for 25 British pounds, you know what? And if you don't like it, then give it to your granddad, because he will absolutely rock it. Okay. Alright, I'm going to love you and leave you now, but please, 2 things. Please stay safe, and secondly, more importantly than anything else, please choose a good fragrance and spray. Spray, 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 spray. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every single day, whatever you're doing, wherever you're going, whoever you're going to be with, spray a fragrance and enjoy. I'm going to go now. Good night. Well, no, good day and goodbye. Off button. Here we go.